Hello and welcome, beautiful beings of light. This is week 2 of the Divine Feminine Project inspired by spiritual catalyst Teal Scott. So, please refer to the info below to find out what the project is and how you can get involved. We do have a Facebook group for this, but it is closed. So all you have to do is add me on Facebook and send me a little message saying you want to be added to the group, and you can join the love and the support and all of the nourishing energy that we're all providing for the Divine Feminine on there. It's a really safe place to express yourself. So the first week I had that one. Now this is based off of Teal Scott's video, How to Awaken the Divine Feminine. And I took my cue from that, and for the first week, I was kind of going through and looking at all of the things I had resistance to as far as traditional gender roles for females in American society. And I went through to see what I had resistance to. And it was a very reflective week and very much about how you would think about a pregnancy, really, in a way. It wasn't about necessarily jumping right into action and forcing change and making it all happen. It was like about creating safe space and about starting to create that sacred circle and family and community with all of these people on Facebook, and it's felt amazing so far. Thank you to everybody who's supporting me in this, and we're all supporting each other, because I'm feeling the love in a way that I never have before. I had always been a little Miss Perfectionist, somebody who thought, I had to get it right in order to be loved. And that really constricted me in the past. It kept me from really doing anything. I was always, there with my eraser or my whiteout pen, ready to take back anything that I put out. And to freely express and to have that be the point feels so good to me. So that was week 1, just gathering our tribe, getting everybody together and in harmony and love and expressing whatever we want to express. There's no set way you have to do this. And now this gestation period has been rich and full, and we're moving on to creativity. This is one of Teal's, just after 10 minutes into her video on how to awaken the divine feminine, she talks about creativity as being such this beautiful divine feminine energy. And I think of it as being very connected to that internal self. It's not about, mass production. It's not about forcing something out. It's not about being perfect. It's not about that ego attachment. It's about creation for creation's sake, for expressing that divine energy and it not needing to be about you. And to me, that's relieving, because I always thought it was about me. I always thought it was about my own, ego, and that I was measured by how well I did in these things. So I'm asking myself the question, what did you love to create? How did you love to create as a child? And this is big for me because when I was a kid, I used to dance and write and sing and all of these things. And at some point, I decided I wasn't good at them and that I was not good enough to share myself, and I stopped. And I wouldn't even dance alone in my room. These are things I really shot down altogether. And writing, I absolutely love. I was just hit with inspiration last night telling me that I am a writer and I'm a poet, and I feel like I'm finding my place in this world and within myself. And something with writing that always constricted me with myself was that I got so stuck on the editing that I couldn't even hardly make through writing a piece. I would edit before I'd even written anything. And I'm learning a lot about balancing of energies. So for me, dancing is something that's really cool. Like the other day I was working on something and it was not coming out the way that I wanted it to, and I felt incredibly angry and frustrated. And instead of trying to talk myself out of that frustration, I wanted to express it. And I put on some music and I danced around. This is new for me. This is not something I let myself do. I didn't let myself out of the cage, to express myself. I had to keep it all inside. And it felt so fucking good. And it was like that expression for expression's sake. And I really encourage you to think, okay, what did I love doing as a kid? What is just fun for the fucking sake of doing it? Not about the end goal, not about the product, not about what you can post, Instagram and have people think that you're amazing and talented. What do you love to do? And I think just expression overall. And I've just been experimenting with expression, whether it's dancing, whether it's... I had never screamed into a pillow before, and I was like, I wonder what it feels like to yell as loudly as I can, because I've never tried it. And I tried it into a pillow, and I was like, okay, all right, that's pretty good, move on to the next thing. And whatever, just be goofy, be ridiculous, find a safe space to do it in so you feel okay about it. But Teal also recommends getting the book The Artist's Way, and it's about incorporating the spiritual energy and having it be not ego-based. And for me, another thing that is kind of in tandem with that, I've been thinking, instead of that I'm doing the creating, I think of channeling goddess energy. So if I'm dancing, I'm no longer thinking this is an opportunity for me to judge myself based on how well I think I did. More so, it's all about channeling that goddess energy, giving myself an opportunity to commune with the goddess, right? And then bringing that into every aspect of my life as much as I can remember to do so. And the other step that Teal mentions is women coming together, and she mentions the red tent movement. So I really recommend you looking into that. There happens to be a red tent movement in my area. It's like a rural area, which is amazing that there is one. But that could just mean calling up a friend, a woman friend or a male friend, or just talking about these themes with people in your life. Or if you need a starting point, hey, join the Facebook community, because we'd love to have you, and start talking about it there and start feeling connected and loved and supported there. That's another option. So... on my blog, which I'll link below, I'm going to be going through a little bit more, just a quick recap of what it was like for me going through what I was resistant to in terms of the divine feminine. And I had some fun surprises of things I thought I didn't like that I'm actually ending up feeling very in alignment with. So, all right, thank you so much for watching. Please share your writing, videos, dancing, art, whatever it is. Let's just get this creativity flowing. All right, namaste, beautiful family. I love you.